Welcome to HAD6 channel. In this video, we will look into sensitivity. 11 nouns with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Subtlety, which means the quality or state of being subtle. Subtlety. For example, the subtlety of the human mind. Number 2. Discernment, which means the ability to judge well. Discernment. For example, each object in the room spoke of his taste and discernment. Number 3. Understanding, which means sympathetic awareness or tolerance. Understanding. For example, he wrote with understanding and affection of the people of Dent. Number 4. Consideration, which means thoughtfulness and sensitivity towards others. Consideration. For example, it's time for companies to show more consideration for their local communities. Number 5. Perception, which means intuitive understanding and insight. Perception. For example, he wouldn't have accepted, said my mother with unusual perception. Number 6. Tact, which means skill and sensitivity in dealing with others or with difficult issues. Tact. For example, the inspector broke the news to me with tact and consideration. Number 7. Finesse, which means great subtlety and tact in handling or manipulating people or difficult situations. Finesse. For example, clients want advice and action that calls for considerable finesse. Number 8. Sensibility, which means the quality of being able to appreciate and respond to complex emotional or aesthetic influences. Sensibility. For example, the study of literature leads to a growth of intelligence and sensibility. Number 9. Susceptibility, which means the state or fact of being likely or liable to be influenced or harmed by a particular thing. Susceptibility. For example, his susceptibility to flattery. Number 10. Diplomacy, which means the art of dealing with people in a sensitive and tactful way. Diplomacy. For example, she was uncertain of how to combine honesty and diplomacy in her answer. If you have better examples in mind, please share them in the comment section below. Also, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.